Yes, sit down please. Sit down, Nirman. Alright. So this is the right atrium. Right. And what are the lower chambers? What is the name?
Ventricle.
Very good, Jessica. These two lower chambers, they are called the ventricles. Right.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is left or right?
Left ventricle.
Very good. So this is the left ventricle. Okay. And what is the name of this chamber?
Right ventricle.
This is called the right
Ventricle.
ventricle. Okay. Oh, I left one T in between. Okay, thank you. This is the right ventricle, right? So atria and the ventricle, left and the right, right? Okay. So these are the four chambers of our heart. All right. Now this heart, you know what its function is? It is like a pump. It pumps the blood. Very good. It pumps. You are Rahil. Rishan, very good. So it pumps the blood, alright, to different parts of the body. Now how it pumps the blood, you see, I'll just try to give you all an idea of the circulation of blood in our body in short. We have done this before in our online classes, right?
Yes.
Now from all the parts of your body, you know, veins bring blood to the heart. Okay, and veins carry what blood? Very good. So veins carry deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood is rich in what? Siddhant, can you tell me? Deoxygenated blood is rich in oxygen or carbon dioxide? Adhyan, tell me. Deoxygenated blood is rich in oxygen or carbon dioxide? Very good, Dhyan. So, all the blood rich in carbon dioxide is brought by veins to one chamber of your heart. Which chamber is this? This chamber. What is the name of this? Right atrium. So, from the lower part of your body, one vein, no? There will be several veins which will join into one big vein. What is the name of this big vein? Do you remember?
Artery.
No. Vein cannot be an artery. Very good, Tejashwini. Vena cava. And what is the name of the vena cava which brings blood from the lower part of your body to the heart? Superior or inferior?
Superior.
Lower part. So it will be what?
Inferior.
You got all this. I did it, right? So this is called the inferior. I did it in class 7. So it's not, I didn't do it, right? Okay. Okay, leave it. Okay, so you should know about the septum, right? So this is something new that or extra that I'm giving you. You should remember the septum. Okay, so let it. So you know, veins will bring what? This will carry what? Carbon dioxide rich blood, CO2, right? To this chamber. From the upper part of your body also one vein will bring carbon dioxide rich blood. Okay, carbon dioxide. How do you like carbon dioxide? Very good. CO2, right? So this carbon dioxide rich blood enters which chamber of your heart? From all the parts of your body, lower as well as upper. Right atrium. Okay. Similarly, you know, to the left atrium. Very good. Oxygenated blood. Very good, Rishan. Oxygenated blood comes to the left atrium. Right. So what is the name of these blood vessels which bring oxygenated blood? What is the name of these blood vessels which bring oxygenated blood? It brings oxygen rich blood. O2 is what? Oxygen, right? This is called the pulmonary. The only veins which carry, other veins carry. Excellent, very good. So these are the what? pulmonary okay, these are the pulmonary veins. So these pulmonary veins carry blood from your where? From where do the veins carry? Very good. They bring it from your lungs. How many lungs do you have? Okay, so from these lungs, you know, right? From these lungs, it is not in here. So from these lungs, the oxygenated blood is brought to the left atrium. Alright. So deoxygenated blood enters your right atrium, and from your lungs oxygenated blood enters the left atrium. Isn't it? Now, you know, when the heart pumps, what happens? The atrium and the ventricles, they pump alternately, right? The muscles of the atria, what happen? They contract, okay? And they will, these chambers, when the muscles contract, okay, these chambers will become what? Smaller, okay? They'll pump, isn't it? They'll become smaller. And when the two atria, and who is contracting? It is the muscles present on the, very good, these are called the cardiac muscles. Excellent. So these cardiac muscles, they contract and relax, isn't it? Now when these atria, they contract, they'll become smaller. At the time the ventricles, they relax and they become bigger. Next, the ventricles will contract and the atria will relax. Alternately, this keeps on happening. Okay? Now when the atria contract, the space here will become less or more? Less. So when the space becomes less, this whole thing is filled up with what? This is filled up with what? Deoxygenated blood, and this chamber is filled up with oxygenated blood. So here there is carbon dioxide, here there is oxygen, right? Now when these chambers, they become smaller because of contraction, what happens? The blood moves to the lower chambers, that is the ventricles. Okay, so from the right atrium, the carbon dioxide rich blood moves into the where? Right ventricle. And from the left side, the oxygen rich blood moves into what? Which chamber? Understood? Alright. Now what will happen? These atria, they will relax. Okay? The muscles. Alright? And the ventricles, they will contract. Okay? The muscles will contract, isn't it? Now, when the ventricles contract, can the blood go back to the atria? From the right ventricle, can it go back to the atria? From the left ventricle, can it go back to the left atrium? Is it possible? No, because there is something which is called what? There is something which is called a, yes, there is something which is called a valve. There is something which is called a valve. Okay, on both the sides you will find there is a valve. So those valves do not allow the blood to flow back to the atrium. It allows to, so the function of the valve is that it allows, you know, anything, any liquid, suppose here blood is a liquid, to flow in one direction, not in the opposite direction. Very good. So, since the blood cannot go back, when the ventricles are contracting, these are relaxing, atria. But the blood cannot go back to the atria. Where will the blood go then? From the, yes, from the right ventricle, okay? From the right ventricle, one artery arises. What is the name of the artery? Yes, very good. One artery arises. The name is what? Pulmonary. The name is pulmonary artery. The name is pulmonary artery, right? Now this pulmonary artery branches off. Okay, two branches are there. One branch goes to the, this is the what? Lung. This is the lung. It goes to, this is the right lung. Another branch from here, it will go to the where? I can't reach the board. It will go to the left lung. Right? Now what blood has gone to the two lungs? Is it oxygenated or deoxygenated? Very good. So it is deoxygenated blood. Understood? Okay? So from the, so that in the lungs the carbon dioxide is given out and the oxygen is picked up. And the oxygenated blood moves into the left atrium. It enters with the help of what? The veins called the, which veins? Pulmonary veins. That is the only exception. Only vein carrying oxygenated blood, and pulmonary artery is the only artery carrying what blood? Deoxygenated blood, right? And now from the right ventricle, the carbon dioxide containing blood goes to the two lungs. What happens to the blood, oxygenated blood, which comes to the the left ventricle? Yes. One large artery arises. I'll rub this part because it has become very messy. Alright. One large artery arises here. From where? Where does the artery arise? Left. What is the name of this chamber, please? Left ventricle. From here, one large artery arises, which will carry the oxygen-rich blood. What is the name of this one? What is the name of this? What's the name of this big artery? This one? What is the name of this big artery? You remember? What's it called? Someone has already given me the name.
Aorta.
From the left ventricle, which artery carries oxygenated blood to all parts of your body? It starts with the letter A.
Aorta.
What's the spelling, Beta? What's the spelling?
AORT.
The aorta. Okay, so from the left ventricle, you understood or not? The blood cannot go. Can the blood go back? When the ventricles contact the oxygenated blood cannot go back to the atrium. So the oxygenated blood enters the aorta. A-O-R-T-A. Right? Can you make out my words? Aorta can be read. So this aorta, just a second, Beta. So this aorta will carry the oxygenated blood to all the parts of your body. Right? Just pause it. Now see, when this aorta, it carries blood to different parts of the body. Okay, it bends and some arteries arise from this aorta, and it carries blood to different parts of your body. Some arteries will arise from this part and it will carry blood to the upper part of your body also, right? To your hands and all that. Yes, brain also. Good. Now, suppose there is a branch of an artery which arises from the aorta, right? And it moves to one, suppose this is an organ of your body. What is an organ made up of? Tissues. And tissues are made up of cells. Okay. Suppose there are cells here. Okay. Now, this is an artery, suppose. Artery is carrying what blood? Artery is carrying oxygenated blood to the organ, the tissues of the organ. Now what happens? This artery will branch off, of course, right? It will branch up into smaller branches, okay? And they will form still smaller branches. What is the name of these smaller branches? Oh, excellent, very good. So these smaller branches are called what? They are called capillaries. I should write from this side. So these are called the capillaries. Okay, so these are called the capillaries. Now, from these capillaries, the necessary things. Okay, what are the capillaries containing? Inside the capillaries, what do you have? You have oxygenated blood. Along with it, there will be food, right? So many things will be there, hormones, so many things will be there, right? All the necessary things from the capillaries, they will enter from the blood present in the capillaries, the necessary things like oxygen and food. Yes, Nirman, please do not play with your, okay? Right, look at the board. So they enter what? They enter the cells, right? So suppose oxygen enters here, food like glucose enters. Did you understand? Right? So these capillaries that you find here, they contain blood, and from the blood of the capillaries, the substances move to the cells. And from the cells, what will come out to these capillaries? Yes, the waste. Okay, the waste will come out from the cells. The waste will come out to the capillaries, isn't it? Now these capillaries will join to form a small vein. Those veins will form a larger vein, and that vein will carry what? That vein will carry the what blood? What has come out here? Yes, now from the cells, what has come out here? Carbon dioxide has come out, right? So this carbon dioxide rich blood now will go back to the heart. Did you understand? This is the circulation in Shaka. Thank you.